1 year ago today, an EF-1 tornado hit the small community of Sunbright in Morgan County. Homes and businesses were destroyed, and to this day, community members and leaders are still recovering.
That is winds packing 65 to 100-mile-an-hour gusts. We turn to 10 News reporter Lauren Davis, who joins us with more on the recovery process. Lauren.
John, Robin, I headed back to Sunbright today to see what has changed since I was there 1 year ago. While some debris has been cleaned up, there is still a lot of rebuilding to go. April brings back strong feelings for Sunbright Mayor Karen Melton.
In 23, we had a tornado in April 1st, and then last year, 1 year ago today, it was, of course, April 2nd. And so I was just praying that the weather would be good today.
On April 2nd, 2024, an EF-1 tornado tore through town.
I was just hoping it didn't hit our house, but it got pretty darn close, but it missed it, but it got our store building down here.
Sunbright First Baptist Church also had some damage.
We had to replace the roof on our parsonage over there. We also had to replace the roof on our fellowship hall up on the hill, and we had minor damages to the church here.
Through this, the church was still serving meals and supporting neighbors.
We had raised quite a bit of money through the church that we gave out to people in the neighborhood and in the surrounding area that needed help.
Mayor Melton says the February tornado brought back the same feelings.
We just thought, oh my goodness, it's going to touch down here, you know, and we just kind of prayed. That's all we could do, is just pray that it didn't, because you don't have any control over the weather.
She says these hardships have brought the Morgan County community together.
It's just good to see seeing our county people, leaders working so hard to overcome or to improve.
Mayor Melton says she wants to talk to the city council about working on a storm shelter for those who don't have one at their homes. Now I want to send things over to meteorologist Cassie Knoll, who can tell us more about this tornado and others in Morgan County.
Let's start with a look back at the history of recent tornadoes here in Morgan County. In April of 2024, an EF-1 occurred almost a year to the day from when an EF-1 occurred in 2023. That's why Lauren Davis is up in Sunbright for the day today, is looking back at the April 2024 tornado and seeing how folks have been recovering. Now, just this past February, an EF-2 tornado damaged areas near Deer Lodge. It was the first tornado on record in the month of February in Morgan County, and unfortunately, 2 people died. Now, we've had 3 tornadoes in less than 3 years in Morgan County. Why is this happening? Well, when we look at the county numbers, county by county tornado history here, McMinn, Cumberland, and Fentress stand out with the highest numbers. Morgan County is not that high with the numbers in comparison to the counties just to the west here, but our storm systems typically come in from the west. So if those storms can stay strong past Cumberland and Fentress County, or if we have southerly winds bringing them up over Morgan County, the topography of this area can tend to get those storms to be a little bit on the strong side. And they could be sneaky too, adding in that extra rotation influenced by the topography up in parts of Morgan County. Now, parts of our plateau counties are highlighted for the potential of some strong storms over the next several days. That's where I'd like to send it over to Chief Meteorologist Todd Howell for more on our forecast.